Today is August 23rd. I came back from camping with the family. We went on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we came back this morning. I left couple videos scheduled to be seen while I was gone. They did okay considering the amount of subscribers that I have. And the last one that I left to be scheduled, which is for today, which with American Badass, I had Meghan Markle on the thumbnails. I felt like I should explain more now that, because I was in a rush to really put couple videos out, but something that were somewhat meaningful. But I think I should have explained it more on the video. But I realized that while I was gone, and I mean, I could have take my laptop with me, edit some videos, and do things like that. But I was trying to avoid carrying electronics, because once my kids see them, they will not want to do things. Like yesterday, we went hiking, and they didn't like it. It was a surprise kind of hiking. I wanted them to walk, do some walking, because we've been in the house. I don't take them anywhere this summer. Usually I will take them swimming, do different activities and stuff like that. But due to the pandemic, I really kept them safe in the house. We go out once in a while, but I felt like the camping was the best thing for them, for us, to get fresh air and things like that. It's not like I love camping, but that was the best thing I think we could do while we're out, but still stay somewhat isolated from other people. There's a lot of opportunities we had while camping where we, be in contact with other people. But I had to tell the kids how scary that pandemic is. So they have to walk with their mask when they go fishing with my husband, because the area have other people there. So yeah, but I realize now, I'm looking back at the video that I left, which was supposed to schedule for, which it already went live already. But I felt like I should explain more about Meghan, and it seems like the thumbnails look like a how do you call this? Like a clickbait. I should have talked more about Meghan. But while I was gone, it seems like Twitter went on a four-wheel drive, rampant, defending Meghan. While I was camping, the kids, I was by myself, just relaxing after that long hiking, but the kids were bothering my husband to go fishing, so I was over there by myself, and I was going through Twitter on my phone, and I saw a lot of stuff that were going on, and it seemed like everybody was defending Meghan, and people came out of the woodwork and just, okay, let me see if I see one. I sort of bookmarked some of them. Okay, let's see. One of them says, what leverage does the trashy tabloid and UK hold over the monarchy? The fact that the two of the most dishonest trashy tabloid reporters are making demand on the Queen's blogs boggles my mind. Who is really running the show? That's not the one I was looking for. Twitter going after the royal family. No. Time would work about Prince, Harry and Meghan on the news. Yeah, there were a lot of people stand up for Meghan. I think this is one of them. Alright, so the fact that I didn't have to go on the dragging campaign for Meghan because so many people had her back is really something to see. I mean, regular people, not royalists, not a squad member people who don't even give a shit about royalty. They saw that Meghan is being treated unfairly. Yeah, there's so many things that were being said over the weekend. I was like, what's going on? Did I miss something? I was trying my best to stay away from Twitter, but I was by myself at the site and I couldn't help myself. Okay, Wooten and Morgan mistake. One, bullying an American, she's American. Bullying a woman supporting woman. bullying people of color, Black Lives Matter, attacking her, embarrassing the royal family, Prince Andrew, attacking, encouraging to vote, and election 2020, democracy under threat. Yeah, so it's like everywhere I turn, I was seeing um, a lot of stuff going on about Meghan, and I was like, okay, my thumbnails for today's video, American Badass or something like that, this should have been for it. It's like I overseen what was going on. I'm going to sleep, but let's talk about today. Meghan's trending in UK, the US, Canada, India, Brazil, and Australia, and 2 days ago in France. It was in her defense. There are more people who love and support her than hate her. Always remember that. Meg, we have your back. And Michelle, I listen to her podcasts and stuff like that. I was like, what's going on? Maybe I will come back to some of this because I was away. I didn't do much research or anything like that. So I don't know what's going on. So here, another tweet. These are tweets I bookmarked for myself while I was away. Meghan Markle was told by some people to go back to America because she wasn't fit and didn't belong in British royal family. Now she's gone, and that same people are mad at her for leaving the royal family and having a life in the U.S. I put this. It's like I'm confused. What? Okay, so everybody's like, what the hell is going on? These people are crazy. Alright, okay, some other people. These are things I bookmarked. Dan Wooten let us remind the world that Dan Wooten uses the Sun newspaper as an attack weapon to wreck people's lives and drive women to suicide. And I spoke about one of them on my video over the weekend. What's her name? Something Flack. Caroline, I believe. Caroline Flack. What else is Dan Wooten doing? Is he hacking emails, stalking people, putting a death target on their backs? Okay, what is that? Okay, there's that. Okay, see, no, that's not her. Yeah, it is her. Let's stay Flag gather. Okay, these are the things he wrote about her, I guess. Flag wants a quick marriage to Louis Burton after trial. Okay, these are people this guy just going after. That's crazy. Okay, there's the lady again. Brutal Caroline Flack, Valentine's Day card marked trouble star with ill. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. There's no decency. What is going on with these people?
Electric people, all of you, in that moment, you're public people. Stop your squealing about privacy. We don't want to hear it. If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. Pretty straightforward.
You don't have to go back to America, by the way.
She does. She's American.
You don't have to go back.
She doesn't want to be...
She's married an Englishman.
She doesn't want to be a British public figure in the royal family. Go back to America. It's a joke. You're public people. All of you, in that moment, you're public people. Stop your squealing about privacy.
But
we don't want to hear
anyway,
it.
this is... Everybody was standing up for Meghan over the weekend. So I really don't know what's sparked all of this, all the trends that was going on. Okay, what is a royal water? Harry and Meghan doing just fine without them low forms. We are all the way up. So pretty much what she's trying to say here, I hope, is that they don't need those those photographers, those royal waters, who think that in order to get message out, they are the one that Meghan and Harry will need. When in fact, they don't even need them and the word is out. And I think I've seen in different places, like TVs and different stations were talking about it. Okay. Maybe that's where I saw it. E.T., GMA, The Independent, People, Bazaar UK, Evoke, Page 6. So we had all these people talk, BET News, Glamour España, Evening Standard, Today, that's New York, The Oprah Magazine, US Weekly, The Street Journal, Pop Culture, The Independent. I mean, Yeah, and I think some people put more down there. What else? Town and country, you know, extra TV. These are all the people, the places, the media is talking about. ABC News. What else? Okay, HarperBazaar.com. So the Royal Voter, they really not, Meghan and Harry showing people that they're not that what they think they are. Like they're bigger than themselves. Or I'm not talking about Meghan, but the royal voter who think they are bigger than life or some crap, something like that. But they're doing their thing. All right. So what else did I see? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, the Brits are making sense. PC and Danny got their handed to them. Their ass. Okay. What did this say? Is it true she's American, therefore she's absolutely entitled to her views and to express them about an American election? I have a feeling most will listen to Meghan and most will agree. You see, decent people like to hear the truth. If you don't, then move on, keep your H8. Okay, Kevin McCartney. She's American, you absolutely clown. She can talk about whatever she wants and whatever way she wants. I think she's made it pretty clear she doesn't want to be part of the force of the monarch. Who could blame her after Prince Andrew? See, people are waking up. Charlie. In case you forgot, she's American and can speak on American politics as she's no longer an acting royal. Stop being such a butthurt. Okay, so she's American. It's trending because people are reminding all the twat that are hating on Meghan for talking about American politics. Remember, the same twats like to hammer on about her no longer being a member of the royal family now. They're saying it's a royal interference. It's like, make up your mind. Is she or is she not? They want her out, they want this. It's like, what the hell? Why did I okay. Harry still has his one pair of Adidas. When I saw this, the Adidas thing, I think she spelled it wrong. Adidas tweet, when she mentioned that, I felt like I should do a small history about Adidas, how it affect African American. Okay, I believe Adidas was created by two brothers, two Germans or something like that, and I think it has to do with the Olympics, where they were the only one who sponsored African Americans. And that's how, I don't know if you guys know about Run DMC in the 80s. Were they part of the 90s? Maybe early 90s, when they singing and stuff like that. Their videos, they always have their Adidas without lace and stuff like that. It was a form of support for Adidas and stuff like that. Well, I'll take that part back. I don't know if it was a form of support, what the Adidas brothers, the company, did to Jesse Owen, the athlete, but I will say, because they Run DMC, the group, the rappers, they are, well, how many of them still alive? Two of them, one of them passed. They were, and the ones that's still alive are educated. So I'm sure they know the history of Adidas, what Adidas has done during, I believe it was 1936 Olympics. I'm not 100% sure. It had to do with Hitler. So I'm sure their love, their support for Adidas had to do with that. So yeah, I'm gonna take some part back because I don't think I've seen or read anything where they said this is why they're doing it, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that. So I just want to clear that up because I don't think they said it, but I'm 100% sure, in my humble opinion, that's why they support Adidas. Maybe I'll do a small little video about that. Sometimes, you need to know a small little background of things just to have a little understanding and perspective of stuff. Adidas. Okay, so I think that's why I bookmarked this when she mentioned Adidas. I felt like a little history of Adidas I should mention it on my video. So I'm gonna stop now. There's so much more, I think I'm gonna use the same bookmark that I used for today's video. What did I call it? American Badass. This one. Um, yeah, another American Badass. I felt like I didn't really go too much into her that much for the title, but maybe I should call this another American Badass too. Maybe, make myself easier, make it easier for me on doing the thumbnails. All right, because she was trending worldwide. That's so freaking scary because I did this before I left. I did this on Thursday, and she was trending based on the tweet that I saw over the weekend. So it's like I have that radar of what's going on. I'm just joking. Meg and Harry Valentine, no dress up. Alright, so I saw that. No dressing up, no heels, no dress. That's how you do it. So this is her volunteering over the weekend. Okay, Adidas. Okay, she's wearing a Adidas. So I think that's Harry. Adidas. People need to stop making a big deal with clothing and stuff. I can understand when you go places to be presented, presentable, but clothes doesn't make people. Shoes don't make people. I had a nephew, godmother. I was his godmother. He passed now, but when this kid was younger, it was about shoes, buying shoes and this and that. And if you guys know, like back in the 90s in the US, a lot of kids get killed for shoes, for them shoes. My kids, they don't even know anything about those kind of things. And my husband and I, if a shoes is not a sneakers is not $40, the most we'll pay is at least $60. We're not buying $100, $200 shoes for a kid, you know. And thank God their school don't allow shoes with symbols with what is it with logo, not logo of the company. They don't want that, and they want their shoes to be just black, and if the logo is on it, it has to be black. They don't want it to stand out. So that's one of the reason I love that school. And I've from the 90s, remember hearing in the news left and right kids getting killed because of their shoes. And yeah, yesterday actually, when we were at the camp, we went hiking. I had a very good interaction, a little conversation with my son. Um, Let me know if you want to hear it, because I know I talk mostly about Sussex squads and stuff like that, the Sussexes, and I will assume most of subscribers are family. So let me know if you want to hear that. Maybe I'll share that conversation with my son. Um, things about education and stuff like that. This is why sometimes it's good to take long walk with your kids. And they didn't really want to do it. They didn't know they were gonna do that long walk, but I needed them to do it because we've been sitting in the house doing nothing. The day before, the Friday we were there, our first full day, we did a shorter walk. We went around the lake. The lake is much shorter, but the following day we went much longer. I think it was 10 miles or something like that. It took us like, I think, 3 hours to finish. And during that long walk, we had a lot of conversation. The thing is that for that walk, I didn't want to go in the woods. I didn't want to follow any trails. We didn't have proper shoes. We had only our sandals. So I wanted to walk on the street. And the street is very secluded. There's not that many traffic and woods on both sides and stuff like that. So let me know if you want to hear that, and I'll share that with you. So, yeah. Yeah, what else? And there's them volunteering. And I believe, from what I understand, this is one of the charities that they sponsored back then. They mentioned on something, I don't remember from what, but now they're doing the hands-on kind of thing. And yeah, many of us need to, not focus on shoes, you know, not focus on shoes. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Let me edit this and I'll put this out. And this week I need to do a lot of videos for you because next Friday we're heading again. It's not, believe me, I do not want to do this. It's already tiring, the camping and stuff. But the kids like it, they enjoy it. So, and due to the pandemic, and I felt like this is the best thing we can do to let them experience something during the pandemic. And also, again, I'm not an expert on this. If you guys want to know how I prepare into going into the camping thing, so I'll give you a little advice from a city slicker, pretty much. I'm not an expert on this, but the way I proceed with it.